Yeah, g'day. My name's Gordon Tronson. I originally are from New Zealand, and back in there I started out as a young kid as a gearhead, and nothing's changed. About 60 years later, I'm still a gearhead. Immigrated to Canada, where I used to race funny cars, and then of course I came down to the USA, and I started building Lamborghini Countach replicas. I got sued for $5 million, stopped doing it. So cease and dismiss, so that was that. And meanwhile, I started my own telephone company. And along with that, as a hobby, I still build crazy cars, hot rods, you name it. I've always wanted to have my own supercar. So I went one more. I built the world's first supercar. Okay, what's a supercar? Well, it is a supercar with two engines. And I believe this is the only one of its kind. What we have here is originally a C5 Corvette, which I chopped up, made new body panels, whatever, and remade the chassis in the back, and it now has two LT4 supercharged, fuel-injected Corvette engines. First crazy creation was a 32 Ford Roadster, which I put two V8s in the front of that with four superchargers. And it became very, very popular. It's been overseas to Germany. It's been seen on TV in about 52 countries, from what I understand. So shortly after that, I had to do, my next project was a motorcycle, which has four Harley engines in it, two on each side. And what's really, really interesting on that particular project is the two engines on the left run backwards, and possibly the only two V-twins in the world that go backwards. Shortly after that, I built a '62 Ford Econoline, and we put in four blowing Ford Hemis supercharged, putting out about 4,000 horsepower. And after that, I guess that's what happened. I ended up moving on to the supercar. On the 32 Roadster, being a Ford, I felt it was correct to use Ford engines. Turns out the engines that are in it are pretty awesome. They're double overhead cam, 4-valve, Hemi heads, all aluminum. Pretty much a damn racing engine, and they just happen to look so cool. The 32 Roadster actually only took about 9 months complete, and that was building the chassis, all the suspension, and all the drivetrain. Of course, I think I'm the only person using what I call my transfer case, which is actually a big belt. And so far it's worked out really well. Building the 32 Roadster really wasn't a big challenge. Some of the engineering, which I had done in Michigan as far as the driveline goes. Other than that, it's just a regular hot rod. I think what makes this car really exciting is the fact that it makes everybody happy when they see it. And I get such wonderful compliments. Thank you for bringing the car to the show. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for building it. Maintaining a car like that is pretty easy. If I blow a motor, I got plenty of spares. I go to the junkyard, and it's not a problem. So other than that, it just runs fine.